Okay, the title of this reading is Romani et Feminae Sabinae. It tells the story of how Romulus, when he first became king, remember he's a mythic legend figure in Roman history, but one of the things he did was he established the Senate, but he also procured wives when the citizens of Rome had none. So this is the story of that. So I'm going to run through the vocab quickly and then go back through and give you some guidance on translation. Primus means first, dux is leader, urbes is city, Rome, of course, Romulus, a name. So remember, these go into the nominative. This is the genitive. Filius, son, Rhea Silvia, she was the mom of Romulus and Remus, and Mars, right? Fuit is the perfect of sum esse fui. Romulus condidit, condo, condedere, means to found, again, city. Ex is from or out of. Here it's probably better for from. Nomen, nominis is name. Suus aum, remember that is his own, her own, its own. It could be their own. You have to look at the subject of the verb. Since our subject here is Romulus, it's going to be his own, right? Nous aum is an adjective meaning new. Appellare means to call or to name, probably, especially with this nomine in the sentence, we want to use to name. Multus aum is many. Homo hominis, man. Properarerunt. Properare, we get propeller from that. It means to hasten. Vicunus means nearby or neighboring. Locus is a place, right? Ili, especially when it's in front of ele, ala, alud, in front of a noun, it's going to be that or those in the plural, and with the I on it, it's the plural. Populus, people. Qui, that's our relative pronoun in the nominative, right? And with the nt, it's a nominative plural, probably with people, and who, right, is how we're going to translate that. Nunc is now. Cives is citizen, and that's the imperfect of to be, right? Errant. Domos is the plural in the accusative of house. Hoc, right, just like ile means this, that, that or those in front of a noun. Hoc is going to mean this in front of a noun, right? Edificarerunt. Edificio means to build or establish. Romulus also, of course, this is the Senate. Constitit, we get the word constitution. It means to establish. Senatus, 100. And senes is old man. This is a nominative plural because I've got the verb to be back here, errant, in the imperfect, and it's plural. So it's actually probably the subject of that nominative. All right, so let's go back through. You should be able, hitting pause, to get your vocab from what I just said. So dux is nominative singular. The primus comes with it. So the first leader, that ae on Romi is a genitive singular, so the first leader of Rome. Then we go over here. Remember, your subject is usually the first thing in a Latin sentence. Your verb is usually the last thing. But in English, we got to pull that verb up behind the subject, right? So the first leader of the city, that's also genitive, of Rome, was, and we go back here, Romulus. Who was Romulus? We have a comma. He was the son, Filius, of, because even names have the possessive here, of Rhea Silvia and of Mars, right? The first leader of the city of Rome was Romulus, the son of Rhea Silvia and of Mars. Romulus conditit, so founded the urbum. Romulus founded the city And from his own name, that Suo is going to be his own name, he named the new city, the Noam. Remember, it's going to agree with that third declension. Since urbum is feminine, Novus aum is going to take the first declension to indicate that it's modifying this feminine noun. But it's still going to share the same case, so they're both accusative singular. So Romulus founded the city, and from his own name, he named the new city. Multi homines, again, this is an agreement with that. They're both nominative plural. Many men hastened or hurried to Rome. You're not going to have ad in front of cities in Latin. It just will take the accusative, right? So Rome is in the accusative, meaning they hastened to Rome. Ex ricinis locis, so from neighboring or nearby places. Ili populi, those people. Qui nunc erant cives, those people who were now citizens. Edificarerunt domos, they built homes in hac urbe, in this city, right? Notice this is ablative. It's those houses are not moving around. They are located in the city. They're not departing or crossing any boundaries, so it's ablative of place where. Romulus also established the Senate. In the Senate, again, this is ablative of place where. Where? In the Senate, erant, there were 100 senators. That centum doesn't change its endings. It's always centum. So 100 old men or elderly men. Elders. Elders is probably better. Old men or elders. So in the Senate, there were 100 elders. All right, that's paragraph 1.